So, I remember a few years ago, there's this indie game called Minecraft. Now, at first, it wasn't that popular. I just assumed it was indie game number 3 million, and that it would be a fad that would die off because most indie games were like that. Because honestly, most of them weren't that great. But then Minecraft came out, and then, unlike the other ones, this one actually got latched onto by a ton of people. So I first tried playing it and I was like, what is this crap? So I played a few minutes, stopped. So now that the game's been out for a while, after going out of beta somehow, well, you'd think it would be fixed. Many of the bugs would be fixed. It would be actually optimized for once to actually run on computers. And you'd also assume that the game would be pretty fun. Sadly, none of these are the case, as Minecraft is an unfinished pile of crap made by an egotistical developer who feels the need to play video games and blog about them instead of actually do stuff like, program the game. So anyways, let's start the review. So what is Minecraft? Well, basically, it's an open world building game. You dig stuff up, you mine for materials, you build a house, only for it to get blown up by creepers, because after all, that's the cool joke. For the gameplay, well, there's not much to it. You dig stuff, you build only to build a house, and have it get blown up, or griefed by somebody else in multiplayer. I'll get back to multiplayer later, but let's talk about the single player. The single player, there's no real objective. Just dig around, get some stones, and get to the end game where you just defeat a boss with the crappy combat. There are enemies, but the AI is stupid as the AI just walks forward with no real pathfinding or anything. There's creative mode, which is basically like a hipster version of Lego Digital Designer or Eldral, in that you can just dig around and build stuff without having to dig around. You can make videos on YouTube of those stolen Pokemon sprites that you got into Minecraft. Or My Little Pony, because after all, ponies make everything 20% cooler, am I right? All in all, there's not much to the gameplay. There's also a multiplayer mode in which more than one people can play in the same world. This is also good for griefing, and in fact, that's one of the few things I see done with this game. People griefing others because it's so extremely easy to, unless the admins turn on a mod which bans stuff and has protected zones. But hey, I've talked enough about that. Let's talk about the graphics. The graphics are horrible. All the graphics are a bunch of low-resolution garbage. They're pixelated everywhere, and it just looks bad. Like, have you ever seen those games where you've got those indie games with bad sprite art? Minecraft is one of them. And in fact, it is one of the worst examples of it, because apparently you have 3D polygons mixed with really low-resolution sprites. And it doesn't help that the game is horribly bloated either. The game is bloated, and you'll need a fast CPU and GPU to run it, even though the game looks like this. So many people with lower-end computers have issues running this game, and it's not common to go on YouTube and see people saying, "This game lags my PC," because it's unoptimized. And while Notch and others use the retro excuse, retro games actually had an art direction unlike this, which is just, "Looky here, we can do low-resolution sprites." Same with older 3D games. In fact, let me show you a certain older 3D game. Just look at Half-Life 1. It looks better, has better graphics, better gameplay, and also uses less RAM than Minecraft and will run on a weak PC. Minecraft can. And unlike Half-Life 1, this game was coded in Java, which is slow, bloated, eats up your RAM, and runs like crap. I heard somebody was playing this game when it first came out, and they only got 20 FPS on a Core 2 Duo. And it hasn't gotten much better since then. In fact, 1.3 actually made Minecraft a bit slower for me when I was playing in my room. And did I mention Minecraft lacks many features modern PC games have? For example, I'll show you another PC game, COD 4, which according to Xfire is the most played retail game which isn't an MMO. Not only is COD 4 also better optimized, but it has serverless, which Minecraft doesn't have for some reason. I mean, is it really that hard to license GameSpy? Minecraft also lacks a mod SDK, so the only mods you have are server-side mods which get broken every single update. Isn't that nice? There is music which randomly plays, but it's like they just licensed a bunch of elevator music and just got that to play. When there are enemies, combat is what you see. You just click the mouse button, just like you do when you're building stuff. Click, 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 kaboom. You just kill an enemy. And that is all combat really is. There's no skills, you don't gain experience or anything when you play the game, nope. You just click A. There are NPCs, but they just stand there and do nothing when you find them. You can just beat them, they won't do crap. There's a multiplayer mode too, full of hackers, kids, because after all, Minecraft has nothing like Punkbuster or any of that stuff. And of course, griefers and raiders who will come into your server and destroy stuff. Isn't that nice? And of course, if you actually have online friends, you'd be better off playing the many other games there are. You got first-person shooters, RTS games, MMOs, all multiplayer. You could play them with friends and have more fun than you ever would with Minecraft. All in all, this game is a ripoff. They charge $30 for this. Yes, $30. Not 15, not 10, not 20, though it was 10 during the alpha. It's $30. And you know the best part about it? The creator doesn't really put it toward development. In fact, most of the money Notch gets goes toward blogging about some other video games he plays instead of actually programming Minecraft. I mean, back when they made other games, we didn't give a crap who made them. We just played them because they were good. And that is what sadly happened to gaming. It's more like, hey, I'm a video game creator. I can create the best thing ever. And indie gaming in general is basically messed up because all it is little kids making games that are somehow amazing because they have retro style graphics, even if the gameplay isn't that great like with Minecraft. All in all, Minecraft just blows. Doesn't help that you have an egotistical creator, or the fact that the game's graphics are still bad. And you want to know what's also sad? There are many unimplemented features. You know, Minecraft Classic, that has a server browser on the website. This game, the final version you pay $30 for, doesn't even have a server browser. That's right. Like I said earlier, this game doesn't have a server browser, but the free old version does. Wow. All in all, Minecraft is just a ripoff for $30. I wouldn't even buy it for $10 or $5 or a penny. I wouldn't even download it if it were free. It's just a ripoff. Also, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. And one last thing. This game is everything wrong with indie gaming in a game. From bad gameplay to graphics that look bad but can be excused because they're quote retro, to the fact that the creator's pretty egotistical. Yeah. Indie gaming blows. That is all. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more.